Reach for the speed, reach for the whistle, go where the rail may run. Reach for the words, reach for the story, follow the rainbow sun. To a shining time station, where dreams can come true, waiting there for you. So much to see, so far to travel, so much to learn to know. Friends by your side, hopes to hold on to, who knows how far you'll go. To a shining time station, where dreams can come true. Your own imagination waiting there for you.
It was a warm summer's day on the island of Sodor. The island is known for its preservation of as many types of locomotives as possible. Since the closure of the other railway's motive depot at Barrow-in-Furness and the scrapping of now older diesel designs, the Sodor Heritage Company has started to purchase diesels to save more of the railway history of the UK. One morning, Bear was in Brendam when Boko rolled up looking sad.
What's wrong, Boko?
Well, I've just come back from the Great Central Diesel Gala and met an old friend, should we say.
Oh? Who?
Remember that Class 40 that fell due to a hat in the intake?
I heard about that, yeah.
Well, he was there and told me something that's shaken me. Bear looked confused. He said that he's been replaced and that there's only one other type of my class left.
That's dreadful.
While I was travelling to the gala, I only saw newer diesels that I can't recognise. It appears, my friend, the revolutionary locos we were are now as historic as the steam engines we call friends. Bear's engine felt cold at hearing that. He thought of all his friends on the other railways being scrapped. His mind turned to one particular engine.
I wonder how Spancam's doing.
Meanwhile, over on the mainland, a diesel was sitting in a yard. I need to get to Sodor. He waited till night and his driver came back. They started him up and his engine roared to life. I've waited for so long for this. With the help of the sympathetic signaller, he set off onto the main line. The next morning, Caden was shunting Flying Scotsman's coaches at Barrow when he saw the diesel idling in a siding. Hello there. Are you waiting on a train from Sodor? Yes. The engine lied. Well, I'm sure he'll be here soon. Which company do you work for? Company? AWS. The engine said with uncertainty. The guard blew his whistle and Flying Scotsman set off. When he thought the coast was clear, the diesel rolled forward and towards Sodor. he managed to make it to Vickerstown before a signalman had stopped him.
And where do you think you're going? I've been asked to come out on the line. The controller sent for me. Is that so? Well, you'll have to go and sit in that shed while I verify this. You have broken several rules, you followed a train into a block, ran red signals, and you're damn lucky the bridge stayed down.
And the signalman stormed off. The engine looked sad. He waited till the signalman was going up the stairs and surged forward, running right through the station and onto the main line.
Oi, wait!
The signalman ran into his box and frantically telegraphed the next box. "Runaway train, all stop." The engine went as fast as he could. I need to find somewhere to hide. He ran past every red signal and then he passed confused engines all along the line. Then there was trouble. He was switched track again and noticed he was heading straight for a set of buffers. He slammed on his brakes and stopped just in time. The signalman in the box phoned the Fat Controller after changing the points so the diesel couldn't reverse out.
Let me go! I need to hide! Oh no you don't. You can wait till the Fat Controller arrives.
It wasn't long before a blue car pulled up with a police car and a man in a suit stormed over to the diesel.
In all my times working this railway, I've never heard of an engine having such blatant disregard for the rules and purposely putting my engines, my crew and the passenger lives at risk. What do you have to say for yourself?
The engine said nothing. The driver was arrested and taken away, but the man in the suit stayed, staring and waiting.
Well, are you going to say anything?
But the diesel still said nothing.
Very well, you can stay here till I find out where you've come from, and you'll be sent back.
And he stormed off. Word of this mystery engine spread over the island. What do you mean he just raced onto the island?
That's what James said. He just followed Flying Scotsman onto the island, and then when a signalman stopped him, he just ran off down the line. They stopped him not far from here.
Did he give a name or number?
No, just that he seemed familiar.
Bear thought for a second. Later that day he was passing the siding with an unknown diesel when he recognised the engine.
It can't be.
He pulled up alongside.
D199, is that you?
D7101? You're still here?
I'm called Bear now, so you're the one that's caused all the confusion.
Yeah, I need to find somewhere to hide. Can you help me, old friend?
Old friend now? I'm pretty sure you were rather arrogant and even talked down to me.
Still, can you hide me?
No, you'll have to face the consequences like last time.
You have to rescue me, D7101. I need your help.
And why should I help you?
D199 thought for a second. 'Cause I told you to. You owe me.
Oh really? Well you can wait here then.
And Bear left D199 behind. He felt angry towards the old acquaintance. He later saw the Fat Controller walking around Namford Station.
Excuse me, sir. Can we talk about D199? Who? The engine sat at the sidings that broke all the rules coming here. Oh, that engine. I can't seem to track down who owns him. Sir, he's been here before. It's D199. D199? The diesel that came to the island with me and had to be rescued by Henry. Oh, him. I thought he looked familiar. Yes, sir. I've spoken to him and he has been asking for me to hide him. Hide him? Yes, sir. I think he's afraid of something. I see. That's given me an idea.
And he went off to his office. The next day, he went back to D199.
Hello, D199. How are you liking being back on the island? You remember me? It took a little help from someone to remind me, but yes, I do. Now are you going to tell me why you broke so many rules? I want to be saved. I see. Saved from what?
The cutter's torch, sir. I've been in the scrapyard for the past 7 years. I don't want to be cut up, sir.
Is that so? Well, why didn't you speak to the scrapyard owner? Ask him to contact me.
I didn't know if you wanted me back.
I tend to give engines a second chance. However, you've already started on the wrong foot with ignoring all the basic rules of the railways.
D199 looked down. I am sorry. I didn't know what else to do.
Well, you're lucky that I'm a kind person at heart. I've rented you from the scrapyard for a month. I will give you a month to prove yourself. If you could change my mind and show me you've become a worthwhile engine to have in my fleet, I might purchase you.
Oh, thank you, sir. The driver and inspector climbed aboard. D199 left the siding. He was soon arriving at the shunting yards where Diesel was setting up a ballast train. Hello, D199. These need to go to Alsborough and then Barrow once full. And no running through red signals. D199 didn't say anything. He took the hoppers to Alsborough.
Can you just put those under the transfer, please? I gotta take these trucks to the yard urgently.
I can't sure. Lady looked confused but shrugged it off and left. D199 sat in the sidings as his driver went to the cafe for a quick cup of tea on his break. He watched the little engines work and was surprised at how strong they were. Interesting little engines. Soon the driver was back and they took the loaded ballast train down the Little Western. News of his arrival at the island had spread by this point, and a lot of the older engines either glared at him or looked worried. This worked to anger D199. Can't they see I'm a new engine?
Don't worry, my lad. I'm sure if you don't mess up and work hard, they'll soon come to like you.
Over the next few days, D199 worked as hard as he could, volunteering to take trains for other engines and bigger loads than anyone else. It was coming towards the end of the day and he was going light engine back to the works to refuel when he came across Flying Scotsman sat alone in the middle of the line.
Hello there, steamer. Are you okay?
He asked, concerned. He knew something must be wrong, as big engines like Scotsman did not normally stop in the middle of nowhere.
Ah, it's you from Barrow. Can I have a tow? A tow? What's wrong with you? It sounds silly, I know, but I've run out of coal.
D199 tried not to laugh.
I mean, oh dear. Of course I could take you to the next station. Where are you heading? The works. I need to refuel. Perfect. I'm going there for a clean out as it is anyways. Can you take me all the way?
The diesel thought for a second but agreed. He went up to the next signal box and informed them of Scotsman and the plan. When he returned to Scotsman's position, his fuel gauge was getting dangerously low.
Come on then, old-timer,
he said jokingly and moved off with the express engine in tow. The other engines were shocked to see D199 helping Flying Scotsman.
Well done, D199. You should earn some trust now.
Bear called as he passed with the mail train.
Trust? What does he mean? This isn't the first time I've been on the island. I see. What happened, may I ask? Last time I was here, I was very rude to the other steam engines and even some of the diesels. Henry rescued me when I broke down, as well as Bear, even though he was in trouble himself. I was there when Henry pulled you in. I thought you looked familiar. Well, I came back to be rescued again. All types of my class have been scrapped or put into preservation. I was going to be cut up and no one wanted to buy me. The heritage railways are all focused on steam most of the time, and us diesels get very little love besides a few galas or running when there is a steam ban.
Scotsman didn't say anything. Being the famous engine he was and travelling all over the country, he'd seen the changing face of British railways over the years. By the time they had arrived at Crovan's Gate, the Fat Controller was waiting for them.
I'm glad to see you've decided to help a fellow engine, D199. Of course, sir. He was in a dangerous place being sat in the middle of the line.
It was at that point that D199's engine spluttered and died.
Drat! That was the last of my fuel. You were low on fuel too?
Yes, but I couldn't leave you in the middle of the line.
What did I hear Henry say to Bear? Trains must get through?
The Fat Controller was impressed.
Well, D199, I've already found your owner, and apparently the Heritage Line had forgotten about you after a fire destroyed some records. They have kindly signed you over to me as long as you go back for a diesel gala or two.
D199 was surprised.
I was preserved? Oh, thank you, sir. Is there a chance I can have a new name, sir? A new name? Yes, sir. 99. My favourite driver used to call me that over on the mainland before he passed. He understood me. Of course. I will pass a memo around to the other crews to tell the other engines. I will get Glyn out to shunt you both into the works. Welcome to the island, 99.
Once he was refueled and back on the line, he found Bear resting in a siding.
Hello, old friend. Hello, D199. You seem happy. Sir Topham Hatt has just added me to the fleet, and it's 99 now. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, 99. I'm Bear,
joked the diesels. The pair laughed, and soon every engine on Sodor accepted 99 as one of the enterprising engines of Sodor.
Reach for the wind, reach for the whistle, go where the rail may run. Reach for the song, reach for the story, follow the rainbow sun. To a shining time station where dreams can come true, waiting there for you. So much to see, so far to travel, so much to learn to know. Friends by your side, hopes to hold on to, who knows how far we'll go. To a shining time station where dreams can come true. Your own imagination's waiting there for you. To a shining time station where dreams can come true. Your own imagination's waiting there for you, waiting for you.